Hi, my name is Alestair, and I'm with Paper Rap Fire. Paper Rap Fire is about a kid struggling with his mother, and they're growing up to be. The mother just wants the son to be successful so they can get them out of this horrible place that they're in right now.
Okay. To begin with, what part did you have in the film?
I was an actor, so I had the main role and the lead role in the movie.
Okay. And how did you get the role? Did you audition? Did they know you beforehand?
Yeah, actually I knew the casting director before, and he called me up and he's like, hey, there's this student film that's going on right now. You might be interested, so yeah, I got in and I auditioned.
So it's a short, correct? Yes. Okay. Now, a lot of actors, and I mean big actors, are doing short films. Why?
I think a short film is as important as any independent film or big movie films. If anything, it's even more intense because you capture such a big story in such a small amount of time. So I think it's a challenge for the actors and the directors. So, and it's always fun.
So what was the hardest part about making this film and being such a short time to get it all done in?
I think, yeah, it was the time and it was the finding the right place. We had a lot of choices and locations that we wanted to do, but it's whether like the time wasn't right or it's like it was too small for the camera to be put in and getting a good shot. So I think that was the hardest part, to find the right shot for the scene.
And who are your influences as an actor? Who are the people you look up to?
Man, who do I look up to? I mean, actor-wise, I always loved Mark Wahlberg and Hugh Jackman, and they were all both very talented actors. But any movie that I like in general, I just look through how the character went through, like their way of characterization, and yeah.
So what is your process to prepare for a role? Do you have a specific process?
I read the script first and then see what the director's image of the character is, and then I push in my ideas, and then we have like this little hot pot and we mix in, yeah, and from then on we just move forward.
Now, is there a lot of discussion before you get started, or do you already have it set in your mind before you even talk to the director?
It usually depends. Like there's multiple times where we have such a short time to do it that we don't really have that much of a discussion, and then there's other times where I get to sit down with the director and then we get to talk about it for like a whole day, and that's always fun too. So it depends, it varies.
Now, most actors eventually want to become a director, want to become a producer. Do you see yourself in that role 20 years from now?
I was actually thinking about it the other day. I was thinking about like how if I made my own action movie, and I had like this crazy story of when I was little, and yeah, I could see myself doing it in about 20 years, but I like being in front of the camera more than behind, so.
Okay. All right. Well, okay, and just as a last question, where do you're a young man. How old are you?
I'm 16.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in, say, 20 years? When you're 36, middle of your life?
Man, 20 years. I don't know, I see myself doing the same thing actually, just continue doing auditions, seeing scripts, reading them, and then just doing short films, maybe even big Hollywood films. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well thank you very much. You have a very wonderful film festival.